fidgeting. It's not recording. As a forewarning, I've had a lot of technical difficulties so far. Just a heads up. But I am Randy Puma, and today is February 26, 2016, and this is my informative speech. Have you ever wondered why we knock on wood after saying something positive? Or feel uneasy when a black cat crosses your path? Or why we avoid walking under ladders? Where did superstitions even come from? What's a superstition anyways? A superstition is defined as a widely held but unjustified belief in supernatural causation leading to uncertain consequences of an action or event, or a practice based on such belief, such as good or bad luck, or how you were to get good luck or bad luck. Knocking on wood is like a verbal talisman designed to ward off bad luck after tempting fate, says Stephanie Pappas from NBC News. Knocking on wood is known to be associated with the cross or touching a crucifix when you're taking oath. And it's also from walking through woods, and there are myths about good spirits living in trees. So if you were to be walking through the woods, you would knock on the trees as you go by to let the good spirits know that you're there. It's unsure where or how long ago knocking on wood even started. It's at least from the 17th century, but we don't quite know when it started. It just sort of did. Black cat crossing your path. Sometimes this can be good or sometimes this can be bad. It depends on where you are. In Egypt, a black cat or cats in general is usually very good. They respect cats highly. And in Scotland, if you have a black cat on your porch, it's known to be good prosperity is coming your way. And it's usually related to witches and what form they may take. If they take the form of a cat, then it's usually a bad sign, or cats were known to be the witches' familiars, keeping an eye out for them. And it's also said that the devil would look after you through the eyes of a cat. And so usually in the United States or Europe, black cats are known to be bad luck. However, if a black cat crosses your path in Japan, it's good luck. And if you were to ever kill a cat, it would bring you 17 years of bad luck. Cats are sneaky, clever, agile hunters with a strong streak of independence. More reasons to add them into the legend and wives' tales, according to Chris Walsh in his article, A Black Cat Crossing Your Path. Walking under a ladder is known to most likely start in medieval times, and you would usually walk under ladders going through the gallows or going to the gallows. And a gallows is the place where people were hung. And the people who would clean up after the bad people were hung would usually set up a ladder against the gallows. And so if you were to walk under a ladder while they're trying to clean up, you might end up with a dead body on you. So that could cause injuries or even death as well. So usually if you were to walk under a ladder, it would typically mean that death is coming or you might die from hanging. Egyptians believed that symbols of pyramids were a big part of what they knew and their religion and everything that they believed in. So if you had a ladder up against a wall, it would create a triangle. And if you walked through that triangle, it would be like walking through a pyramid, and the power of the pyramid would be broken. And then there's the Christian belief that if you had the triangle from the ladder, it would be like the Holy Trinity, the Father, the Son, and the Holy Ghost. And if you were to go through the ladder or the triangle, then it would be a disgrace of God. However, if you walked through under the ladder, then psychiclibrary.com tells us that we can counter this bad luck from the ladder and go back underneath it, or you could cross your fingers until you see a dog. Sometimes superstitions can originate from thousands of years ago, whereas others have no real known origin time. Either way, the tales get passed down from generation to generation. Most people know about superstitions, but not many people know how they started or when. It's good to know why we do some of the things that we do, even if the superstitions may seem silly, but they usually come from history and what people thought was true.